Hello guys. First week of training was brilliant, really enjoyed it, got back to normal. I feel like I've lost about 10% of strength, so not a lot, but you know, even the weights that I did lift, I felt easy lifting, so who knows, if I maxed out on the weights, maybe it would be a piece of piss. I've already put on a ton of weight, so it's feeling good. I think this whole week, I think what I'm going to do is just lift the heaviest shit I can find and just try and max out on everything. Just go for like 3 to 5 reps. Otherwise, you know, bulking's tough. People don't understand how tough bulking is. Like it takes a lot of discipline to be like, I'm getting chubbier. I need to keep getting chubbier, or I'm getting bigger but I look puffy, or my face looks puffy, or my six-pack's gone. I need to keep eating, keep lifting heavy. It's very hard to do that. But I've been there before. I know it's winter, I know it's jumper seasons, coat seasons, nobody's going to see anyways, it doesn't matter. It's just the puffiness around the face that I don't really enjoy too much. That's going to be the week ahead, guys. It's going to be a lot of heavy weights. I hope you enjoyed the first one. Let's crack on.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town. Baby, where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? Tired of beefing you bums, you can't even pay me enough to react. Been waking up in the crib, but sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. Please don't pay that nigga songs in this party, I can't even listen to that. Anytime that I run into somebody, it must be a victory lap. Hey, shawty come sit on my lap. Hey, they saying Drizzy just snap. This in between us is not like a sword, this isn't a closable gap. Hey, I see some niggas attack and don't end up making it back. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town. And the money's hard to make, so I bet they on their face right now. I know that they at the...
Alright guys, welcome back. So today I'm training legs for the third time since we've done this, actually, for the first time this week. I found this like kind of log thing down here, I'll show you in a minute, but I think I'll be able to do calf raises on it for the time being. I was looking at calf raising machines and like £1,000 and they're gigantic, so I was like, well, you know, there's no guarantee there's going to be a second lockdown. I think there will be, but there's no guarantee, so I'm going to put a halt on that. Squat racks are really cheap, so I'm going to get one of them in, I think. I'm probably going to order that today or tomorrow. There's a couple other machines as well, they look fantastic, but for focusing on legs, I think we're going to be okay. I need some heavier weights as well. I need 250 kg plates. They're just a nightmare to get hold of right now. Otherwise the deadlifts will be ridiculous. I think I'll probably I might get one of the farmers carry deadlift kind of cages so that I can get inside that and lift them. I just think in terms of longevity it'll be better, because the last thing I want to do in here is get injured when I'm in here on my own. So being a tall guy with long arms, I think it'd be better to get one of those farmers walk ones. I think that'd be quite easy to do. And then also I don't have to keep dismantling and mantling the same piece of equipment. It's getting on my nerves now. I was just watching a video with Mike Thurston. He's a great guy. I want to get him on the podcast at some point. I think he's got the best body you could possibly get, right? Sorry, I'm just adjusting this. And I was watching his routine. It was kind of like a week in the life of him training, and I think he's getting like 8-9 hours of sleep a night. He's going to the gym at like 9-10. He's having a full hour and a half there. Then when he's finishing, he said something like, oh, I'm just going to go home, I'm going to relax, and I'm going to chill out for a bit. I guess he's going to shower and shit, and then he said, I'm just going to eat all day and relax, you know, and sit in the sun and stuff. And that's what Steve always told me, is that's what a lot of bodybuilders do, is they just go and sit in the sun, they relax, they eat all day, they chill, they just live like the life of a gorilla. And just watching Mike Thurston's life, I'm like, shit, that's the type of dedication you need to get in the shape that he's in. And I know he's running a business, but it's all fitness related, so he's still doing business stuff. Whereas I've got First Man to run, I've got a streaming platform to build, you know, the shirts to go out and stuff like that. And I'm not saying woe is me, everyone feels sorry for me, but what I'm saying is what we're doing at First Man, and I'm not saying Mike isn't this, because Mike is successful and in shape, I think the guy's great, but what we're all doing at First Man in terms of work-life balance is disgusting. You know, all of us are trying to be that outlier male, that perfect man. We're all trying to get the perfect body. We're all trying to become successful. We're all going to try and improve ourselves. And that's why I always say, guys, there's no time for women. Because honestly, I think in your 20s and early 30s, I think while you're improving, it's just, until that money comes in, it's outrageous. You know, it's absolutely outrageous. And I'm seriously debating whether to, especially when the shirts are popping off, and when I'm ready to do the streaming platform, I'm gonna hire a videographer. I just have to hire a videographer and somebody to do a lot of the admin work. And then obviously that videographer will help me with the streaming platform, maybe a film crew, I don't know. We'll see how far we can get with less. That's what I like doing. But like I'm saying, guys, when you're trying to do everything yourself, the work-life balance at the start is so tough. It's so tough. And I you know, like I'm saying, fitness on its own, after watching Mike Thurston, is a lifestyle. Just trying to get in shape is a lifestyle on its own. That's a whole life dedication. Never mind actually trying to start a business and whatever. So, like, I'm lucky because I've worked myself to a point now where I'm free all day, every day. I can do whatever I want to do, 7 days a week. And like, I don't have a job to go to, and it's still hard. Like, I still have to get up early in the morning, train for an hour and a half. I then have to eat, make sure, you know, you're cooking all your own food. It's not like you've got a chef, which would be great. It would save me about 2 hours a day. But you're cooking all of your food, you're obviously having to eat that. Then you're gonna have to shower, get ready, whatever. Like, you're looking at 5-6 hours of the day, probably 6 hours of the day just lost to training, eating, showering, out to the gym and stuff like that. And then you think you've got to put another 8 hours into your business just to see it succeed. And then if you really want to see it succeed, you probably have to put in an extra 4, 5, 6 hours to get to that top level shit. And then when the shirts pop off, you know, there's going to be 3-4 hours of packaging them and sending them off. So I'll have to hire somebody. And then with the streaming platform, that's going to be a full-time job, and the gym's just going to be mixed in, and all of the staff back at First Man are going to have to just keep all this shit running. But you just think, like, what we're all trying to do at First Man is crazy, guys. It's crazy. Like, I get to sleep a ton of hours now. I'm at home, I'm dedicated to this lifestyle, but when I had a 9-to-5 job and I was training and working on First Man, it nearly killed me. It nearly killed me. And this is kind of motivation to all you guys out there who think, how can I do it all? The trick is just trust in the process and just keep your head down and just keep going and just try and find a way to make enough to go full time. That's the aim of all of this, guys. It's just, now, even if you just have to make £2,000 a month, 1,500 a month, right? And you go and rent the cheapest place in the cheapest part of the place that you live. So in America, somewhere like Arizona. In the UK, somewhere like Gloucester. I know Gloucester has very cheap rent prices. Somewhere like, I think Birmingham's not that expensive, you know, but just go and live in these places and just keep your bills extremely low and just live the lifestyle that you need to live to get to stage 2, to stage 3, to stage 4, let that money come up. Because otherwise, guys, it's torment. It's absolute torment what we're all trying to do here. It's a gigantic struggle. A gigantic struggle. It's so tough. You think about the training as a full-time job. You know, a 9-to-5 job, obviously a full-time job. You've got your business you might be running. full-time job. You know, and then you've got a social life and everything else, full-time job. It's like you've got to pick 2 or 3 of them and just go full out. You just got to go full out. Now, years ago, I picked 9 to 5 job, training, and my business. Lucky enough to go full-time on the business. And then it's just business and fitness every day, which is something you can balance. But like I said, I'm knackered. I'm still tired and I'm sleeping like 8-9 hours a night. But all of this training is just killing me. Absolutely killing me. And I've got creatine, protein. I've got mass gainer. I've got all the food in the world that I would need. I'm sleeping 8-9 hours a night for the first time in like 6-7 years. And I'm still tired. And then on top of that, you've got to try and find the energy to do 8 to 10 hours of work on First Man or your business or whatever it might be. It's like, fuck. And then at some point, you know, because like I said, you guys know that no fap and all that, I don't masturbate, I don't watch porn, etc. So you're sat there and you're like, well, I need to have a social life. You know, I need to get out, I need to see women, I need to have a social life, I need to do something. But then you resist all of that. And sometimes, like I said, guys, what we're all trying to achieve here is tough. It's like, all work, no pleasure for maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years, 12 years, whatever it might be. 12 years is usually how long it takes to become successful for the average person. But I feel like if you're at home all day, you could probably do it in like 5. And yeah, even with that lifestyle, guys, it's a killer. So everything that we're all trying to do, stay motivated, because it is tough. It's very, very tough. And just keep focused on that grind. You know, trying to be the perfect man, it's not easy. It's just whether you want to do 16 to 18 hour days every day on improving stuff and have no time for fun or enjoyment. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, but keep going, guys. We're all doing the right thing, I believe. And when it pays off, it will pay off big time.
Crazy down bad, what they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now.
Legs are skinny, guys. A lot of body weight training. It's hard to train legs, isn't it, when the gym's closed? Sat down all day, hamstrings are tiny, calves are tiny. Quads aren't too bad, but that's from running. 2 sessions a week on legs, I think. Heavy weights. Need to get a squat rack. Need to get heavier weights for the deadlift. Getting there though, guys. Start of week 2, feeling good.
The time is now. On everything. Took my heart away from money. I ain't interested in fame. And I pray that never change. Ambition is priceless. It's something that's in your veins. And I put that on my name.
Only hope I had was selling dope. Was on my grind cause times was harder than to sell a float. My mama told me never steal and never telling folks. I grew up looking up the niggas that was selling coke. Oh, I was raised by the stop sign. No religion, I was getting saved by the Glock 9. By the minute, I was getting paid like a hotline. Serving rolling, fiends was calling. We was that kind, well connected, well respected and well protected. And get accepted, was rejected, now they regret it. And get my message, was a signal when I was texting. The niggas I was calling was fraud and I learned my lesson. Now I move with aggression, use my mind as a weapon. Cause chances are never given, they took them like interceptions. So throw that pass, I'll be the cornerback. Me and Lauren, MMG gon' bring that Warner
For my
back.
ambition. Easy to dream a dream, though it's harder to live it. They gon' love me for my ambition. Easy to dream a dream, though it's harder to live it. They gon' love me for my ambition. Easy to dream a dream, though it's harder to live it. Look, they gon' love me for my ambition.
It speaks for itself.
Beautiful music, painting pictures, it be my vision.
Define ambition for me. My ambition to win, just to get me some ends. Help me pay my little rent, maybe sit in the bins. I saw mama praying as she wait on results. It was hot in the kitchen, can I wait on the porch? My father was missing, warlord Oliver North. Life was digging me deeper, I kept on coming up short. Breaking so many laws, waking up in the dark. Who cut my power off? It's time to move that powder soft. Not too many options when you coming from the projects. Sitting in the trap, now you moving Cindy Lauper. Girls wanna have fun, and a nigga with some change. And I doubt that ever change. Ambition is priceless, that's something that's in your veins. And I doubt that ever change. Ambition is my shit, and I put that on my name. And I doubt that ever change.
For my ambition. Easy to dream a dream, though it's harder to live it. They gon' love me for my ambition. Easy to dream a dream, though it's harder to live it. They gon' love me for my ambition. Easy to dream a dream, though it's harder to live it. Look, they gon' love me for my ambition. Beautiful music, painting pictures, it be my vision.
Well wishes to my opposition. You niggas probably cop a plea before you cop a pistol. I got nothing against them, they got fucking potential. But every nigga who can read gotta get his issue. Subscribe niggas reside where all the lions and killers be. And I ain't spending a minute up in the streets, but I'm limitless mentally. I'm lyrically ZMT, LeBron shit. I was in the 6 after 23. And family gets everything, and money is less important. Long as your mama love you, don't ever love a woman. I got a lot of bitches, they got a lot of feelings, but I got that green on my eyes and that ain't no Donnie Simpson. I retire you niggas, fuck you in your position. They play so them two slippery niggas can't even kick it. Y'all rambling, talking shit to these bitches. You know you real, you don't say it. You know you real, we gon' feel it. Ralph.
Beautiful music, painting pictures, this be my vision. They gon' love me for my ambition. Easy to dream a dream, though it's harder to live it. Look, they gon' love me for my ambition. Beautiful music, painting pictures, this be my vision. They gon' love me for my ambition.
Hello boys, it's the end of the second week, just did my second leg day. I didn't do a lot, but 3 exercises. I wanted to fit in 4, but time's been tough today. I haven't had that a lot. I've been able to do everything I wanted to do, but time was tougher today. Even though it's a Sunday, just a lot of shit going on. I might finish it off later, do some more calf exercises, because my calf's pretty skinny. But I just weighed in at 91 kilograms, and I think some of you will remember when I started this, I was like 13 stone. I can't remember what it was in kilograms, it was low 80s. I'm already 91, so number one, I must have been underweight. I definitely had a lot of size that I could have put on. I've got the nuclei in my body where I've built muscle before, lifted heavy weights. I think my body's remembering that, because like I said, I've been out of the gym for like a year, so my body's remembering that and whacking it on quick. So if anybody watches it and gets disheartened and they're like, why am I not getting results as quick as him? I'm vegan as well, so you know, you lose a lot of internal body fat, the visceral body fat, so when you do lift the weights, you really pack it on as long as you eat enough food. And I've been eating like a pig, so if you're not putting it on as quick as me, if you're not getting results as quick, don't worry about it, guys. It's just me personally. I've got a few outlying factors that are really helping me, so it's a little bit different, and they're not steroids, okay, in case anybody says that. A few supplements, just ordered a mass gainer. I want to be 100 kilograms by, because it will slow down, but I want to be 100 kilograms by Christmas, and then I think I'll try and put on another 5 or 6 kilograms on top of that, just as weight that I can lose. You know, weight that I can lose when I'm cutting, so that I've got something to burn off. But thinking of it, actually, guys, it won't actually be that much that I need to burn off, because my body fat is currently really low. I can see my six-pack still, so I think even when I get to 100, my body fat might only be like 15, 16, 17%. Losing 7% body fat, if you're dropping your calories by about 50 to 100 every day, you won't lose much muscle. So I might be able to maintain that pretty well. So the target might be something like 105 kilograms, and then use that 5 kilograms as kind of the buffer to get me down to like high 90s or 100 of lean muscle. It's tough, but I'm 91 kg already, and I'm only 2 weeks in, so you know, progress is good. But I hope you're enjoying it, guys. I'll see you later.